Hello, my name is Tyler Johnson, and today I have a special guest with me, head coach of the Brush football team, Mr. Jeff Fink. How are you today, Coach?
Wonderful. Thanks for having me on.
Last Friday, Brush got their first win of the season, first game in the conference against Madison. Just tell me how it feels to get that first win and finally get that weight off your shoulder.
Well, we're excited for our players, and you know, they were frustrated early in the year and all the hard work they put in to not see the result of it, and to be able to go into Madison, won the conference championship last year and a great football program, go on the road 45 minutes and come away with a win. It was an unbelievably rewarding experience for the players, and the excitement in the locker room and the bus ride home. It was well worth it for them, and they enjoyed that moment.
Yeah, I know they played some close games early in the season against Hoover and then the next week against Perry. So just for them, I know this must feel real good.
It certainly does, and you know, early on when you lose a couple games early, and you know, I think they started to question themselves a little bit and where we were at, and you know, now they have that reassurance of where we're at and how strong of a football team we really can be, and when you play with confidence, a lot of good things can happen for you. So this could be that moment we need to spark our season in the right direction.
Yeah, I know for this game, the offense probably played its best game of the season. Just tell me, what you saw in the offense that you didn't see the first three games?
Well, a few things. First off, we were able to take care of the football. We turned it over on the opening possession after driving down the field, but other than that, we didn't have any turnovers. There was only 2 possessions we had without points. And when you're able to take care of the football, avoid turnovers, you got a good chance to win a football game. We were able to win first down, which could put us in good situations on second and third to make big plays and continue to move the sticks. We did a good job managing the football game in that regard. So I think as the game wore on, they got more confident. We were able to play and just execute.
Yeah, I know on the offense, two players I want to key in on. One, Christian Wright, he had a big game, had 2 touchdowns, over 200 yards, and then of course your quarterback, Godwin Joe, he had a big game as well. He had 3 touchdowns. So just tell me what you saw from both of those players.
Well, Christian, as the game goes on, he becomes better and better. He's a big, strong, powerful kid, and as Madison wore out, he continued to be able to pound the ball at him. And you know, the offensive line played great up front for him. It was our best play in terms of the offensive line, which allows him to run wild at times. And when he gets one-on-one with the safety, he's able to make them pay for that. It was a great game by Christian. Godwin managed the game exactly what we wanted him to do. Made good decisions with the football. When there was opportunities to run, he ran the ball, and I think he had about 100 yards rushing throughout the night. But he wasn't relying on that. He was able to sit back and deliver the ball to a handful of different receivers and spread the ball around, which forced Madison to cover the whole field. We were very pleased with both of their performances throughout the night, and hopefully it's a sign of things to come.
Yeah, your defense has been playing stellar throughout the entire season. This game was no different. So just tell me, what do you see from the defense, just making them play so consistent?
Well, up front, we're controlling the line of scrimmage. Our defensive front is, you know, a lot of sacks, a lot of negative plays, shutting down the run game, and really being able to out-hit people. We're a physical defense, and when you're able to, you know, beat them up for a couple quarters as the game wears on, you know, they don't want to be hit as much, and our defense thrives on that. Our secondary played really well. Quentin Woodall had 2 interceptions, so we were able to get them behind early, and then when Madison was trying to play catch-up, our secondary was able to make some big plays, and it's been a nice recipe for us.
Yeah, speaking of your secondary, I know you said Quentin, he had 2 interceptions. I know the last game, Khalil Mitchell, he had an interception. So just tell me, what are you seeing from your secondary, because they've been playing really well this year?
Well, we simplified some things for them, and they're able to play with confidence now. They're able to play fast. When the football's in the air, they're not thinking. They're going to go get it and make plays on the ball. So I think a lot of it, it's not technique or anything like that. It's been psychological for them. You know, they kind of have free reign right now.
Yeah, and also a big part of your defense is the linebackers. Those guys are, you know, Brad Eason and James Kalen. He had a big fumble in the game. So just tell me, what do you see from them?
Well, our linebacking core is the heart of our entire football team, not just the defense. James Kalen's our silent leader. And we kind of go as James goes, and Bradford Easton's able to use his athleticism to run around and make plays. And we're getting above and beyond expectation from Coleon Brown, and couldn't be happier with the way he's playing. and stopping the run. And Tyus on the perimeter is continuing to develop. And our linebacker core, we are as good as they go. And so far, they've been pretty darn good.
So now, this Friday, you guys play South. It's the first home game for Brush in 3 weeks. I know they'll be excited to play in front of the fans. Now, for you personally, you graduated from South, and you have a pretty close relationship with head coach Duffy. So just tell me, what's this game mean? So how are you preparing for it, just not only as riding that wave of momentum, but also just preparing to play against your former coach?
Well, I'll never make it about me. It's about our players and giving them the best experience possible. You know, I was there for Coach Duffy's first win as a head coach, and he's up for his 100th, and I just don't want to be there for that win. He can get that another week. But in terms of our momentum coming to the game, you know, our kids are excited, and they're having fun practicing this week. It's been a good week of practice, and we're playing a very good Willoughby South team, but as we prepare for them, it should be a fun night. And being able to come home, we had an outstanding crowd week one of the largest crowds we've had in a handful of years here, and if we pack the stadium, have that type of excitement, it should be a fun night.
All right. I want to thank you for coming on with me, Coach, and good luck Friday.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.